Yo, what's up? I got some flower power. Except fire flowers are not in this game. We're gonna have to wait till Double Dash for the fire flower bullshit. Sorry. Or anything equivalent to it, really. Which is weird, because they kind of make it a Mario and Luigi only deal at some point. It's just like, but why? Everyone needs to have the infamous fire flower just so they can turn their headdresses white. Welcome to Chocolate Island, or Chocolate Mountain, or what have you. It's definitely the chocolate place. And it's making me hungry for chocolate. You know what, though? I actually prefer pure chocolate, as in not milk chocolate. Either dark or just completely raw, where it just tastes like... have you ever had chocolate without sugar in it? I don't mean like no sugar at all. I mean without artificial sugar. It tastes like... I'm not sure how to describe it, but it tastes like how I would think military rations taste. Which is to say, oddly bland yet flavorful. I don't know. It seems wrong, but it's quite bitter. And I tolerate it just fine. But I wouldn't recommend... If you're going to eat something like that way, do not eat it all at once. I don't mean because I get sick. I mean because the flavor is just not going to agree with you. So that's my view on chocolate. Also, the other reason is lactose intolerance. That's why I don't like doing milk chocolate. So, there you go. And I hear dark chocolate's pretty good for your heart. See? I'm having a slightly relevant thing. It's just I'm discussing what actual chocolate is like. You ever had a chocolate soda? How about a milk soda? Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was weird. I'd rather not. Even the pond puddles make me think it's like chocolate milk on the road. I suppose what it's actually supposed to be is mud, but I don't know. Nintendo had this thing with its games and like foodstuffs, I suppose. I mean, Kirby does that too, but at least in Kirby's case, we know why, because Kirby loves to fucking eat. But I feel like maybe this is just relevant because of how Yoshi likes to eat, and that's why his whole island is made of food. So, I guess that explains my explanation to the nation of the global community. Hey, Ghost Valley 2. There is kind of a shortcut, and I'll do it, but it's not really a big, bad shortcut. Looks like I got the opportunity right now. Yeah, right here. I shave off a few seconds, but it's really no big deal. Other things you can use your feather if there's not an obvious shortcut is to wait for... If someone's dropped a banana somewhere and you don't know how to steer around it, just jump over it. Legitimate usefulness. All the ghost valleys are in disarray and dilapidated, and I like saying the word dilapidated. Are you with me? Oh yes, the coins. I didn't explain the coins. So, the coins determine your top speed. Unless you go above 10, then it's just a buffer, because they don't go any high. You can get more than 10, but it's not going to benefit you anymore, except to prevent you from slowing down when your coin loss doesn't go below 10. Oh yeah, the mushroom doesn't make you go big, it makes you go fast, which I suppose is because it's making your engine big. With the explosion. Jump again. Then again, I should be flying with a feather, so maybe I'm just shoving that into the engine too. Who knows? Poor Bowser, holding up the rear, if not for Koopa Troopa doing even worse. Yeah, kind of interesting. Oh yeah, there's a theory that in Mario Kart 64, Koopa Troopa isn't there because Wario took his cart, which would be in character, so that's my explanation. Eventually he comes back, but being able to play as Koopa Troopa is something I used to do a lot. I don't know, I was just rooting for the little turtle guy a lot. It's like, I want to be a turtle. Am I not turtle enough for the Turtle Club? Yeah. Or Noko Noko in Japan, of course. So Noko it off. Alright, Donut Plains 2. But guess what? Now you're going to have to deal with the Monty Moles. Fortunately, I don't have to do it this time. In fact, I didn't have to do it all game. But if it gets on your face, just keep hopping with L and R buttons. You see me hop right now, which is just so I can get my bearings. But yeah, you just keep hopping until it flies off of you. Alright? But better just not to have it touch you at all. And of course, the AI doesn't give a fucking shit about running into it, because I don't think it works on them. It'll work on the second player, though, if you have a second player. Which, you know, you can cooperate with the two-player Grand Prix, actually. So I qualify Mario Kart as a co-op game. Not that you shouldn't try to win the other person, but it's to your benefit to just have one of you win and just have one person focus on winning the race, and then have the second person focus on eliminating the competition. That might be more, especially if you purposely going last, then just start driving backwards and use all the bullshit items that you don't normally see me get, because I'm in first a lot. When we do some weirder ROM hacks or something and I get further behind, you'll see me more use items like, you know, the ghost, the star, even the lightning. The lightning is amazing if you get it. It's the most bullshit item, which is why... Yeah, so the item you get is from a selection of stuff on a roulette based on what lap it is and what position you're in. From ranges, that is. So yeah, no although sometimes I get a red shell, even though I'm in first. But no fucking stars in first place. If I was in fifth, maybe. Alright. There you goes. There I goes. To the most place in the world. I got the one up. That means if I break my car, there's another one stored in the shed. Somehow. I'm gonna assume there was a 3D printer just making this shit. Or some crap. You wouldn't download a car, would you? Well, guess what? Now you can. Shouldn't have made that statement, should you? You never know what we'll come up with just to spite you. Haha. This is a interesting Bowser Castle track. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's a really big shortcut right there, but I don't always make it work. If you're on 50cc, you'll be going slower, so it won't work, more than likely. And, you know, I wouldn't try using the mushroom. Like, I guess what you want to do is be at full speed and use the feather from where it says stop and then jump over. You have a better chance of making it work on 150cc, which I'm not doing because it's the unlockable difficulty. And many of the mods aren't really designed for it. That's why I'm not doing it. Yeah, yeah, you can try to make that jump. I have not felt the need. I do like how sometimes in these tracks there's just a spare item box lying around apart from the pack somewhere in the middle or towards the end. So I like looking around for those things just to give myself a second item in a lap. Or sometimes even 3 or more. Especially because of this few other tracks, so they're just like littered sporadically. So you have multiple chances to get items throughout. Ooh, shit. Who made her slip and go die? Slip and go die! That's right, it's Slip and Fall. Not Slip, Trip, and Fall. Slip and Fall. Brought to you by Accidents Anonymous. Where if we didn't intend it to happen, maybe we shouldn't know anything about it. Yeah, why do they call it an accident? I mean, in that sense. It's like, I got in an accident. Okay. And then, like, you mess with another guy about it. It's like, hey, you made me get into an accident. It's like, well, then, like, you know, you should be... If someone's, like, crashing into you on purpose and calling it an accident, say to them, no, it wasn't an accident. It was a purpose. And the purpose was to make me crash. I don't know. It's only weird because it's not really a changing definition. It's exactly what it means. And we just imply it to mean other things, like literally and actually. When they have pretty set definitions. I don't see what's so hard about that. Oh well. Eat shit, Toad. I mean, Canopio. He wants to be a real boy. But instead he'll have to retain mushrooms on his head forever. Practically. You know? It would have been nice to race as a Goomba. Oh well. At least you can play as King Babam in Mario Golf, right? I kind of feel bad about not getting the new Mario Golf a little bit. Not too bad. But, the thing is I'm actually not good at golf games. I'm learning that. I don't know what it is that I'm not good about it at, but I'm just not. And I think maybe it's just a conscious thing or subconscious thing where like people, you know, people say they're not good at math, but They just need to try more. Well, that's how I seem to be with sports, or art even. So, it's either a trick of the mind or I just can't do it. But either way, I've not known myself to be a golfer as much as I want to. Especially doing mini golf, because that really is fun. So, yeah, no golf LPs right now. I would love to do some golf LPs. Those would be fine times, I think. Plus, I could have some much more relaxing commentary and be like a real golf announcer. So, yeah. So, yeah, the only Mario sport you're going to seem to get from me is this. Not tennis and baseball either, but that's for a different reason. It's because the field doesn't really change. So. And no, I don't think I would do single-player Mario Party LPs, so to speak. Except for the minigame lands. That could happen. You know, where you just have, like, a minigame island section, and you just do them in like, a way. Like, yeah. I could do that for an LP. That'd be fine. What other third-party Mario Pilot titles? Oh, yeah, I don't know if this qualifies as a puzzle game, but Mario vs. Donkey Kong could possibly get away with at least doing the first one, but doing the other ones are a lot like Lemmings titles, and I've decided I'm just not going to do titles like that for LPs right now, because it's kind of like, you know, puzzle games have a set thing. Racing games don't. But you've seen a one puzzle answer, you just have it. You know? It's not like when you look up a walkthrough to a game like this and you'd be like, okay, I'm just going to follow the instructions exactly. It's like, how? It's a race. You have to actually view it happen. Gotta go fast, faster. Hey, what if Sonic was in a car? See Game Gear for more details. Oh shit, he really was in a car? Yes, it was weird, but I liked it. So, Sonic Drift LPs. Yeah, 1 and 2 Sonic Drifts. Where are the mods of Sonic Drift? Where's that, you guys? I think you're playing out on me. Why is there like an issue with making Game Gear / Master System mods? There really shouldn't be. It wouldn't be that hard, I would think. I'm pretty sure Brazil would love that. So please, ROM hackers, please start working on the Master System more. I know you can probably just get your start by doing Aquaskid, but please, I beg of you, Mario needs the competition. There's only so many Mario ROM hacks that people can stand, even though they're fun. It's just they're a dime a dozen. I don't need to look for any more. I've got enough for the rest of eternity. That is my fate. The fate of the Mario Kart. Next time we'll go to the Rats Cup. I mean the Star Cup. And you can be a star. Invincible too. I'll be a star.